Hello, this video we are going to see how computer communicating through internet from base level. Let's start. Imagine computer telling I am not able to find my MAC address, that means media access control address, to connect local area network LAM. Some announcement is coming. Do you have network interface card NIC that have unique identifier used as MAC address? Then computer is saying now I got network interface card NIC. The interface card have unique identifier code that's used to identify the computer from the network, that is called MAC address. The address is look like that, this. Okay, then NIC is telling use my unique identifier as MAC address to find you in LAN, local area network. Okay, but how? NIC is telling you can store me in CAM table, that means content addressable memory table. What is it? What is it? CAM, where it is? Then switch comes into the pot. Hi, I am me, switch. I will keep CAM table. I am responsible to move frames from one computer to another. What is it? CAM, how it's look like? Yeah, it's a table. You can see in this picture here it is stored in the switch. The switch uh, it's connected through that some systems. Here you can see it have two laptops. One laptop is connected to port 1 and one laptop connected to port 2. Laptop, this port which is connected to port 1, it's sending some frames through other ports. Then it's coming into the switch, then it's checking that CAM table. Initially it is empty, then it's put on entry port 1 and its MAC address, and looking it's some destination's MAC address. Initially it have empty, then it's forward its destination frame to all other ports, then find the port 2 and make it as entry port 2 and its MAC address. Then second time again, suppose this systems is sending the message through the port 1, then checking the destination MAC address. Yeah, it's matched this time. Then it's fine, it's checking that port, its port is 2, then it's forward its destination's message only to the port 2. That's why it's working. Okay, let's see next. Then the switch is telling initially my MAC address is empty, which is used to map MAC address to specify switch port. Initially it's empty, see. Then I use the source MAC address of incoming frame to populate my CAM table and the port through which the frame arrived. Here the frame is coming and through the port 1, then it's make it as entry port 1 and its MAC address. Okay, fine, understood. But how communication will made the data frame have destination details also? So it's telling yes, when I receive the data frame, I will check the destination MAC address in CM table. Then I will forward the frame only to the port associated with that MAC address. Okay, understood. But suppose the destination MAC address have not yet entered in CM table, means that means the destination's MAC address is not exist in the CM table as now. Then in this case, what happened? Switch is telling in this case I will broadcast the frame to all port except the one it came from floating. Okay, then now I get clear the MAC address. Then what it mean IP address? What's the difference between these two? Let's see that. Okay, what it mean IP address? Okay, the IP address is create through the internet. Okay, what a system connect through the internet or network, it have the IP address. The internet protocol IP address is the number that identify each computer across the internet or network. We have two systems. This system's connected through uh, this system is connected to internet, so it have IP address. I have an IP address, this system is telling. This system is not connected to internet, so its system telling I have no IP address. Okay, how IP address get generated? Is it create automatically? Yes, we have option to create both automatically and manually. Let's see the option in computers. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configurations Protocol. That comes into a picture for creating this IP address. CHCP means is a client server protocol that automatically provides an internet protocol host which its IP address and other related configurations information such as subnet, mask and default gateway. Okay, if I am using my laptop in my home network, in this case do I need separate DHCP server? In most home network, the router acts as the DHCP server. It's pre-configured with the DHCP server enabled. Okay, understood. How it's provide pre-configured DCP DHCP router? It's provided by Internet Service Provider ISP includes DHCP server facility. Okay, in the home network usually we will use some service provider. That service provider is provides some router. In the router itself it have input CHCP server functionality that will generate one IP address for our whole network. Okay, clear. Then what's the difference between MAC address and VP address, IP address, sorry. The MAC address are assigned by the hardware manufacturer from that network interface card. It have some unique identifiers that is called MAC address. IP address are assigned by the network admin or internet service provider. Okay, so overall the MAC address have have typically permanent, whereas IP addresses can be dynamically assigned and changed. Let's see some real-time example. Here you can think like these are four houses. Okay, house 1, house 2, house 3 and house 4. Let's see house 1. Here we have internet, and internet generate that analog signal. Then this modem will convert the analog signal to digital signal. Let's see this house communicating internet without router. Okay, directly using that modem. The modem will convert analog signal to digital signal, and this system is connected through internet ethernet cable. Okay, this house accessible with public IP address because no router. So this house connecting directly public IP address have um, that means it has some risk to access the public address. This house have less security. Let's check the next house. This house have a router. Okay, the router have multiple ports. Here we can see the port wide area network port. This port is connected through the modem. Then this router manage the local IP addresses. This house has created that local private network using hub or switch. Here we are using switch. We can use hub also. Both are doing the same functionality. Then the switch have multiple ports. Then each ports we are connecting the device. This switch or hub manage this IP addresses. As we seen previous, the switch is storing that MAC address in the CAM table. Then let's see the next house. This house have a router, and the switch is included into that router itself. Then let's see the next house. This house have only modem. The modem includes the switch and the router also. Okay, here the modem itself have that port because that switch also inbuilt in this modem. We connected the multiple device. Okay, suppose here from modems current nowadays we are connecting through that Wi-Fi. Okay, wireless. This modem itself have that Wi-Fi adapter that used to connect that device without any Ethernet cable. Yeah, these all overall about how we are communicating through that internet with the basic concept like MAC and IP address and routers, switch, hub, these things. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubt, please comment in this video. Thank you. See you again. Bye.